Well, hello there guys, this is Agrippa Maxentius, and today I want to talk about two of the aspects of Order of Battle Pacific that are extremely important, and that is Requisition and Resupply. Let's dive right into it and take a look at these two aspects and see why they're important. Requisitioning units really depends, guys, on the amount of actual prestige that you have, which can be seen over here in this screen, or requisition points in this case. As you guys can see, the requisition points we have right now for the Americans are 93. So let's go ahead and go into the purchase menu and see if there's anything we can buy. As you guys can take a look here on the purchase menu of Order of Battle Pacific, there are a ton of different really interesting units, and these are only for specific campaigns. That is to say, all of these empty slots are slots that will eventually be unlocked through your campaign progress, or if you're merely playing a multiplayer battle. So first of all, I'm just going to go ahead and requisition something very basic. Let's go ahead and snag some U.S. heavy infantry. We're going to click Purchase and Deploy. And unfortunately, because of the fact that we also have to buy a Studebaker truck here, we could also select no transport, and our unit would cost less. But of course, I'm going to want a Studebaker truck. It makes moving around a lot easier in case we need to escape a difficult situation. We go ahead, we hit Purchase and Deploy, and we will revive a destroyed unit that I lost in probably a previous battle. And as you can see, we now can drop this unit at certain points on the field. It only shows the specific points where the unit is able to be dropped. I'm going to go ahead and drop mine over here in this tiny city right here, and as you can see, my unit appears on the field. Now, I won't be able to do anything with this unit until next turn, but next turn, it should be a formidable fighting force. Now, don't forget that you may also be able to use these points, essentially, to be able to buy units not just from your own country, but from allies next to you. You may not have enough points to purchase a unit, but if we take a look at our Philippine recruits, they only cost 20, so they would be a lot cheaper. Unfortunately, we lack the ability to pay for the transport, and even no transport, we currently don't have enough command points to deploy this unit. But this gives you an idea that even if you don't have men in your own army, perhaps your allies have some men that can assist you in the battle, and you're going to be able to merge them into this large defensive or offensive force at some point in the campaign. Now, next, of course, guys, is the subject of course, resupplying a unit. Now, units may need resupply for any number of reasons, the main being that they are low in men, and in this case, they need reinforcements. Now, to be able to even bring those reinforcements, you need to make sure to have enough supply points, but in this case, we do. So we're going to go ahead and give these Philippine recruits some better reinforcements. Now, you could play a little bit extra here and get seasoned troops, or pay a little bit less here and get fresh troops that don't exactly have a veterans background. They haven't fought in many battles. Nonetheless, they're cheaper, but in this case, the difference is only 1, so I'm going to go ahead and get the seasoned troops. As you can see, this goes +2, and we get our unit to an actual unit of 9 instead of 7. Now we just need to wait one more turn to be able to move that unit. And back to the unit that we actually purchased last turn, we can now use it. So we're going to go ahead and move our heavy infantry forward and open up on these Japanese. Hopefully, across this river, we can do a significant amount of damage. Oh, well, thankfully we're not going to need to resupply that unit next turn. Some units can also be upgraded to a different unit type. For instance, this M3 Stuart can actually be upgraded to, unfortunately, only an M3 Stuart in this campaign. But in other campaigns, you may be able to have a better tank that you maybe just pay a little extra for to be able to unlock, instead of having to buy an entirely new tank and spend quite a lot more. I think this is something that is definitely important later on in the game. Now, sadly, some units simply can't be resupplied, and generally these units are structures or things of that nature. For instance, if this bunker gets hit, there's no way to resupply anything in it, because really, it's technically not staffed by anybody at all, it's just a structure. So keep in mind that you can only resupply men, vehicles, as well as aircraft, and of course ships. Besides that, resupply is impossible for things, unfortunately, like this bunker right here. Anyway, I hope this helps you understand Order of Battle Pacific a little bit more, guys. And on behalf of Slytherin, get out there, fight the enemy, and make sure to always use tactics to win your battles.